Hey crafty peeps, it's Megan from Cluttered Crafter, and today's Cardspiration video is going to be a Mother's Day inspired video, and I'm watercoloring a picture from this coloring book that I got at the dollar store, and it's thicker paper, so I figured it would be really good for watercolor. And it's just this book is a whole bunch of florals in it, and I chose this image that had florals covering the whole page so that I can cut where I want it on the card. It will be going on the front of the card. I don't have any Mother's Day stamps, so I just did the outside of the card, but I'm hoping to get some soon. If not, I can always just use some stamps that my friend has, because she has a whole bunch of different Mother's Day sentiment stamps, so I'll just borrow some from her to finish the card. And I'm going in with a watercolor palette that I got at the dollar store as well, so you don't need any fancy watercolors to do a card or a project. I went in with several different colors painting the flowers, and it's more of like a flowy, loose painting, so I don't mind if the watercolor went outside of the lines. I like the look of that, like how the colors blend together. And I actually did not end up using this image, this coloring page. I just was not liking how it was turning out. So I scrapped this piece, and I didn't throw it away. I probably will use this coloring page later on in a different project. So I didn't finish painting it. I just let it be and put it off to the side, and actually you'll see me do that in a minute, actually, to take that up off the desk. But I had a pre-painted coloring page beforehand. I'd done it at my friend's house ages ago, so I didn't have any footage of me painting that coloring page. But I really liked how it turned out. So you see me here, I was taking up the washi tape that was holding it down, and that's the image that I decided to go with instead. I didn't want to go through and pick out another page to try and paint it, so I just decided to go with that. And I picked out it's like a pearly blue card base, so it has a little bit of like a sparkle to it, and it complements the blue in the flowers. And here I'm just marking off the size of the card so that I can figure out where I want the flower and how much of the flower I want showing on the front of the card. And it's just a really simple basic card front that I did. So now I'm just sizing out what way I want the flower flipped, and then I trim it off a little bit more to cover up the card front. I decided to instead of like a regular mat where you have like a bit of the card base showing around the whole card mat, I decided to just have it showing on the sides, and I'm using my double-sided tear tape to adhere that down. And I put a lot of the adhesive on the back of it, so I know that the image will stay down onto the card, because where it's not actual watercolor paper, it was a little crinkly and I didn't want it lifting up. And this is a new stamp set that I got off eBay, which will be in a haul video coming up in the next couple of days, I do believe. And the sentiment word is just happiness, and I'm using my Memento Tuxedo black ink. And because it's a new stamp, I rubbed my eraser on it just to get it a little more rough to hold the color better, and I just stamped it out a few times just to see how it see how it was, and to make sure I get a good impression. And then this is the last thing that I actually put on the front of the card. And instead of cutting it into like a little banner at the end, I cut a little diagonal at the front of the word like you've seen there, and I'm just inking the edges with the same ink pad I used for the sentiment, and I'm going to adhere that down with some adhesive dots, foam dots. And that is everything that I do to the card. So it's really simple and it looks really nice. And I hope you guys like this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye and happy crafting.